Today we're going to multiply fractions and whole numbers. So let's get started. Okay. Alright. So let's say that I have 5/6 and times 2. Okay. The first thing I need to do, well, I notice that I have a fraction here and a whole number here. So I need to turn both of these numbers. I need to turn my 2 into a fraction. So I'm going to bring my 5, going to write down my 5/6 times. Now, in order for me to turn this 2 into a fraction, I'm going to write the 2 and then I'm going to put a 1 under it. Okay. Alright, so now that I've done that, now I can just multiply across. I'm going to say 5 times 2, and I'll multiply 6 times 1. So 5 times 2 is 10, and 6 times 1 is 6. If you notice, I have an improper fraction here. If you've not watched the video on changing improper fractions to mixed numbers, please watch that video, please, and that'll explain this process in more detail. So I'm going to, over here, I'm going to say 10 divided by 6. 6 will go in the 10 one time. I'm going to subtract. So I have this is my whole number. This is my numerator. This is my denominator. So my whole number is going to be 1. My numerator is going to be 4. And my denominator is going to be 6. Well, now I need, since I have two even numbers here, I need to find my greatest common factor so I can reduce this. So I'm going to list my factors for 4 and 6. My factors for 4 are 1 times 4 and 2 times 2. My factors for 6 are 1 times 6 and 2 times 3. Well, my common factors are 1 and 2, but my greatest common factor is going to be 2. So I'm going to bring my 1 over. I'm going to bring that over. And I'm going to divide the 4 divided by 2 and a 6 divided by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So my final answer is 1 2/3. Okay, let's try another one. I have 2/5 times 4. Well, first thing I need to do, I need to make sure that I need to turn this into a fraction. So I'm going to say, I'm going to bring my 2/5 down, times, I'm going to change this 4 into a fraction, so I'm going to write 4 and put it over 1. Now I'm going to multiply across. That's 2 times 4, and I'm going to multiply 5 times 1. Then 2 times 4 is 8. 5 times 1 is 5. Again, I have an improper fraction, so I'm going to divide 8 divided by 5. Here's my whole number. Here's my numerator. Here's my denominator. So my answer is, my mixed number is going to be 1. And 3 is my numerator. And 5 is my denominator. I'm going to check and make sure this is in lowest terms. So I'm going to write 3 and 5, get my factors. My factors for 3 are 1 and 3. My factors for 5 are 1 and 5. Okay? So now I need to see what they have in common. Since they only have a 1 in common, so that means the greatest common factor is 1. Whenever the greatest common factor of your numerator and your denominator is 1, then therefore it's in lowest terms. Okay, let's try another one. Here I have, let's do 5 times 1/3. Okay, so I need to change this whole number into a fraction. So I'm going to write 5 over 1 times 1/3. Alright, now I'm going to multiply across. 5 times 1 and 1 times 3. 5 times 1 is 5. 1 times 3 is 3. I need to change this improper fraction. Now, the reason why it's improper is because the numerator is larger than the denominator. Okay? Please watch the video on changing mixed improper fractions into mixed numbers, and I also have a video on mixed numbers into improper fractions. Okay? So we want to take 5 divided by 3. This is my division. This is going to be my whole number. This is my numerator, and this is my denominator. So my answer is going to be 1 and 2/3. And I know for a fact that this is already in lowest terms. Alright? I would like for you to try one. Let's go with 3 times 4/5. If you'll please multiply those to the fraction and the whole number, and pause the video. Thank you. Alright, we need to change this whole number into a fraction, so that's going to be 3 over 1 times 4/5. I'm going to multiply across. 3 times 4 and 1 times 5. Okay, I multiply my numerators and I multiply my denominators. 3 times 4 is 12. 1 times 5 is 5. As you can see, your numerator was larger than your denominator, so this creates an improper fraction, and we need to change this improper fraction into a mixed number. So that I'm going to divide 12 divided by 5. 5 goes into 12 2 times. So this is my whole number. This is my numerator. That's my denominator. So I have a whole number of 2. My numerator is 2. And my denominator is 5. And this is in lowest terms. Alright, that's it for today. If you would like to email me with future video suggestions, please go to mathwithmoon.org and leave your comments and some emails. Alright, have a great day.